right, let's break this down. Name of the game in this situation is awareness. All right, the stupidest thing is exactly what I did. I noticed some guy was giving me funny looks, whatever, and I actually kind of just followed him to the bathroom. Right, that's just asking for trouble. You just can't do that kind of thing. On volume 1 of close combat training, I already showed you most of the signature gross motor movements, everything from the edge of hand to the driving knees to the chin jab. You know, these are really powerful, dangerous moves, and you just cannot go into a place and start leveling people with them. You have to take some sort of responsibility for yourself. You have to be aware. And what's great about learning close combat is that the awareness just naturally comes with it. Because everything's gross motor movement and gross motor based, these big movements, right? You know that if somebody is right on you, that you're going to have to do something, all right? So, Ray, why don't you come out here, and let's go through everything that happened, all right? There's something called use of force continuum, meaning that if somebody's going to be posturing at me, right, whether they're busting my balls across the bar, right, whether they're doing a chest bump, right, whether they're sticking their fingers in my chest, right, whether they're pointing my face, you just cannot chin jab them and throw them to the floor. That's completely illegal, completely irresponsible, okay? What happened in this situation was literally, talking about awareness, is we were on the same path line, and obviously we did this for the shot, right? But if you see somebody coming at you, all right, be the bigger man, step to the side, just completely avoid it, go right through it, all right? What we did in the scene is that Ray did the chest bump, all right, boom, came in, started posturing, right? This, literally, if I did something right off the bat, I can't do anything, all right? This is about scientific self-defense, not just beating people up, all right? As soon as he starts driving me back, however, all right, as soon as I take my one step back, that is literally entering into my personal safe zone, right? I am now, according to most laws, please check with your local law enforcement, allowed to defend myself because he's physically threatening me. The simple fact that whether he was reaching to grab me, whether he's going to punch me, whether he's going for my hair, it doesn't matter, because if you think response, right, or reaction-based self-defense, well, you're too slow, you're already getting clocked in the face, right? So what we did was, when we go through the whole thing just real slow, all right, walk, guy bumps me, all right, I apologize, sorry man, try a little verbal de-escalation, all right, I'm very sorry, let me get you a drink, whatever you can say, right? The last thing you want to do is get into a fight. But you need to keep your hands higher than his. You need to get in some sort of defensive driving forward stance, right, which is literally just comfortable stance, your back foot on your toes so you can drive through, right? Your hands higher than his, so if something does go down, you're ready to rock, all right? He kept on driving into me, all right? Didn't take my apology. I take one step back. That is all you were allowed. As soon as you take that one step back, you have to drive back through the man. What we did was a double chin jab, all right? So put your arms down for a minute, all right? In volume 1, we covered single chin jab. Literally, it's just double. You're bringing both your hands back, all right? And you are driving them directly underneath the man's chin, pushing the head back, all right? It's not just a simple palm strike, all right? It's not just a double palm strike. You literally are going back and snapping that head back. This is what's going to take him off balance and put him back on his heels, all right? If you go from here to here, that's fine. Doesn't matter. Most power you're going to get is if you keep your arms in tight and launch it with your legs, drive off your back foot, boom, straight up and back, right? As with all upper quadrant moves, it's directly followed with a lower quadrant driving knee. I'm going to hit you, so, all right, driving knee back and lifting your foot up and stomping right through their center line so you wind up where they were standing. This is going to continue to keep them on their heels, and believe it or not, this one simple double chin jab, go ahead, reach, all right, this driving him back is more than enough to end any fight. All right, we are just taking it as far as we are going to take it just for safety's sake. Because again, even though we're in a bar, right, not on a battlefield, out making an arrest, or, you know, out in the street getting mugged, literally, I could hit my head on this table and be killed. It happens all the time, right? And this is why it's so important to at least take the knowledge of how to defend yourself, of taking just that one step back. The last thing you want to do is be driven back on your heels and you fall over this way, all right? So one more time, okay? Reaches, double chin jab, driving knee, lift up your feet, stomp. All right, if you need to do it again, that's fine. And you can continue to do that driving knee as far as you want to go. We did 2, because then we went to something else. All right, driving knee, literally straight up into the groin. Doesn't matter whether it's in the groin, whether it's the side of the leg, whether it's in the thigh. It doesn't matter whether it's in the stomach. You're driving through and down and bending back. Okay. All right, so you've drove your knee through. All right, cross center line. Again, you can keep on driving these back into the bar, whatever it takes for you to escape. All right. In this case, we want to end the fight quickly, so we're going to go to a testicle grab. And grabbing the groin, grabbing testicles is not actually as easy as everybody thinks it is. You cannot just come in with your palm and grab something. If there's anything a man is sensitive to, it's having that groin grab, all right? And if you come in like this, just the natural reaction to that of closing the legs, it's very, very difficult to get any sort of grab, to get any, I don't mean to be gross, but to get any meat, all right? So you can really, really grab and twist. So what you're going to do, you're going to maybe blade your hand, just like when we do edge of hands, all right? But this time you're coming straight up the center. So what we've done is, all right, go ahead, grab, is the chin jab, snap that head back, driving knee, okay? I'll switch my feet for you so you can see, all right? Take your hand, you're going to blade it, you go straight up the crotch, right, like this, then you're going to grab. All right, so I'm going to grab it on his leg, so I'm nice, okay? Once you're in here, then you grab, all right? Now, this is really important. Once you grab, just like everything else, you have to step through the man, right? So then you're stepping through. And look how off balance I have him here. Now we have him open. Why don't we come over this way a little more? All right, one more time. Blade your hand, hit the groin, grab. If you want to twist, go ahead, right? Step forward, right? Drive through again. You have all this open. In this sequence, I did a long axe hand, edge of hand, right? This doesn't matter where you hit, as usual, in the face, in the neck, right? You really want to stay above the collarbone and clavicle area, just because Ray's a pretty big guy. If I hit him in this area, it's really not going to move him, which is what I want, all right? So it's going to be above here or below there, all right? Grab it on. So edge of hand, drag it across, all right? This opens up. If I'm stepping forward, I'm going to drop that final hack, all right? Just like a hatchet, right on his collarbone. Okay, I can let go of the groin because this is a really, really big hit, like a piston with your shoulder, right? Coming up and dropping it and stepping through. Boom, all right? And that's what's dropping him. As usual, you cannot ever depend on a final coup de grace hit, right, of dropping the man. So in this sequence, if this had not worked, literally all I can do is I can go back to another, I can sink in the single chin jab, right? It doesn't matter. Nothing, the only wrong thing to do is stop, as always. So why don't we just go through this real slow one more time, all right? Everything, why don't we go through the whole thing with a chest bump, just really slow motion, all right? Walk in, all right, not paying attention, boom, all right, some sort of posturing starts. Apologize, but as soon as you apologize, get in your stance, put your hands up, all right, push them off. You're only allowed, walk into me one step, please. All right, you're only allowed one step back. That's it. Now he's entered your personal space. Because this grab could have just as easily been a punch to my face, all right, gouged my eye out, anything, all right, pulled the knife, doesn't really matter. As soon as you take that one step, boom, drive back in, knee, okay, blade that hand, boom, hit, all right, hit, testicle grab, okay, step forward, long axe hand, edge of hand, drop, right in the collarbone, break that clavicle. That's the end of that. All right, now, thank you. John, you want to come out here? All right, what we did, and this is really important for you to know, is that the myth of defending yourself against multiple attackers, just a self-defense or fight secret, it happens so fast that there's literally no time to think, which is why gross motor movements work so well. So the simple fact that, okay, I'm fighting this guy, all right, I dropped him, even though it was very quick, all right, his buddy was right on me, all right, there was no time for me to do anything except for cover, all right, so now we're going to go with the ultimate cover is literally, right, just like you were going to do edge of hand, you can make a fist, make them tight, right, you want to cover yourself point your elbows out, so if he is going to just come in doing straight punches, all right, at least he's hitting your arms and your elbows. Okay, same thing. He came in doing wild haymakers, almost bowled me over, right? So as soon as you, that awareness again, right, you drop your man, you got to look around, cover, all right, and allow yourself one step back. So why don't we just come through, just like we did, all right? I dropped his buddy, he's coming through. The only thing I have left is cover, all right? Step back, get in your stance, all right? You need to do a pivot step out of the way, that's fine, right? Now, from here, once you got to take it. There's really no magic here, right? As long as you're covered, right? As long as your face is covered, your neck is covered, you're gonna have to take a couple blows. I don't care how much bigger the guy is, right? In this kind of situation, there's really no magic. You have to be able to, and this is what's gonna save you, is doing this. None of your vitals are open. Even my body's bladed, so even if he went to knee me in the groin, all right, or grab it, I'm so bladed back that nothing's open, all right? So he's going, all right, what we're doing, as soon as we get back, or one step, we get in some sort of stance, all right, I'm going to kick that shin, all right? Your best friend in a real-world situation is steel-toed boots, all right? You can literally kick, all right, whether it's a whip kick, all right, boom, right in here, or it's a driving kick like we did, all right through, all right, but you're kicking right on that shin bone. This is not, and especially in a alcohol-induced adrenaline situation, this is not going to stop the man, right? But it is going to stop him for a fraction of a second so you can deliver the next, all right? So if he's beating on you, all right, you kick in that shin. If you need to do it again, do it again. It doesn't matter with your back leg, with your front leg, all right? Whip kick that shin with that steel toe, all right? What we did next is I wanted to drive through him. Why don't we come this way a little, okay? I wanted to kick that shin, when I drive through him, so I'm going to stomp and crush that foot. Again, this is not going to stop him, but it's certainly going to start driving him back on the heels, and that's what we want. Right? Crush that foot. Next, I'm going to show you something that's called a purring kick. Step this leg forward. All right? Purring kick, they used to actually do this in old-time bare-knuckle boxing. All right? Purring kick is literally with the inside instep, all right, of your foot, you're kicking his inside of the shin. If all his weight, all right, and in fact, samurai used to do, all right, in full armor, because if the guy was hanging and all their weight was on the front leg, and you kick like this, right, that's literally going to shatter these bones and make them crumple down. Again, we're not going to depend on it, but it's good enough to show you what happens next. So why don't we go through this whole thing real quick up to then. All right, you just dropped his buddy, he's coming in, you cover, okay, shin kick, crush that foot, purring kick to the instep, and look what's open, all right? Right to the edge of hand. I'm going to show you the figure 8 edge of hand. I already showed you in volume 1 how to do the edge of hand. Quick review. We're going to tip the pinky, tip the elbow. Doesn't matter where, all right? Anywhere in here. Gross motor, whipping down, all right? Use your body weight. Don't try to, all right? Literally loose, all right? And the looseness of this, a figure 8, is literally we're making a figure 8. So we're going to do 4 hits in this one, all right? Edge of hand, edge of hand. All right, come back across, step, edge of hand, edge of hand. All right, very easy. When we do that, right to there, because then the next one gets a little nasty. So come right off camera one more time. We'll just go really, really slow. All right, drop the guy's buddy. You got to cover. All right, one step is fine. All right, kick that shin. All right, stomp that foot, purring kick. All right, edge of hand, step. Edge of hand. What this now leads you into, right? Again, as always, you can continue with the figure 8. You can break up with one hand figure 8. That's fine too, right? But what we did, 1-2 and 1-2, brings you right into the death hang, all right? This is going to be, for all the upcoming modules and volumes, a very, very important move. You are now, all right, it's very, very much like a clinch, so that all your body weight is now hanging on this man. Right? So whether when we talk about knives later on, right, or we talk about firearms, or we talk about fist loads, blackjacks, whatever else, this hang is of vital importance. And literally all you're doing is grabbing the back of his neck, all right? If you want to be mean, you can stick your thumb in there, all right? All right, but you can hang all your body weight hang here. What we're next going to do is a hand yoke. Hand yoke, just an open hand strike. You guys who have martial arts experience know this, just a tad different, right? And that doesn't matter where you hit, or you're hitting with the softest part of your hand right in here, all right? It can be straight in, it can be to the face, it can be the bridge of the nose, all right? A little later on, we're going to cover going to the side. Does not matter where you hit, just like everything else, all right? If you really want to get, make sure you hit in that throat, then I suggest aiming for the top of the chest because that rebounds right into it, all right? So what we're going to do, I'll reverse it so we can see for the, oh, good, that's very good, thank you. All right, all right, from here, we got to this point, boom, 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 death hang all your body weight. You now are going to hit him, boom. If you can, you drive forward. He's a big guy, all right? I wasn't able to. Maybe I had him backed up. I wasn't able to drive him forward, so I'm going to use this hand yoke to open something else. Hand yoke, pull back, all right? Maybe he does take one step back. That's fine. All right, perfect. All right, from here now, we're going to go to the hand yoke neck slam. So why don't we reverse it one more time? Come back this way. So now you can see. All right, switch feet. Okay. Kazushi, all right, breaking balance, all right, in this point, just like he is right now, all right, I hit him in the throat, he backed up, all right, I drove through. His off-balance point is to that back corner, and that's where we're going to slam him right to the ground using the same exact move, all right. Got your death hang going, you hit, he winds up there. Next, all right, you go in, doesn't matter whether you grab the face, all right, grab the neck, doesn't matter here, 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 grab. All you're going to do is going to now step offline, diagonally, all right, and that is exactly where his balance point is weakest, all right, and you just throw straight down, all right. The big misconception is that you can just put that foot forward, all right. There's no way in heck you're going to be able to do this and throw this, especially a guy his size, down. It's just not going to happen, all right. In fact, most even judo and jiu-jitsu throws, I mean, even from Hiro Sotogari, all right, in a real life situation, if you have not loosened him up and warmed him up and done this so he's literally wobbling on his feet, all right, none of that stuff is you're gonna get all tangled up, all right. This is perfect, all right. It opens you up. If this doesn't work, well, guess what? You can come back around with another edge of hand, all right. You can do some stuff we're gonna talk about a little later. But the whole sequence, just really broken down, really slow from where we were. Let's go through the whole thing again, all right. Drop the guy's buddy. He's coming at you. Cover, one step back, okay? Shin kick in, okay? Stomp, something, doesn't matter where. Purring kick to open that up. 1, 2, back across, 1, 2. Death hang, hand yoke. Take it, come closer. All right? Hand yoke, hit that throat, hit that face. Go again, and slam right to the ground. All right? Great. Thank you.